Good morning and good morning, first grade. We're going to begin with the champions. For today's math lesson, you're going to be able to identify one half of a group, decode a hidden message, and analyze and interpret a bar graph. Now let's focus on number one on page 329. Number one wants us to write the sums. You've been doing an excellent job so far. I keep saying it over and over. Doing a good job. Let's focus on number two. Number two wants us to divide the desserts in half. On number two, you have a cookie, an apple, and a donut. We're going to use my desserts, a circle and a triangle, for an example. Now remember, we divide it in half. It's the same on both sides, okay? So, the line in between, same both sides. And then my triangle, notice it's the same. If you put it in half, it's the same amount on both sides. Now let's focus on number three. Number three wants us to write the differences and match the difference with a letter to make a special treat. Then you'll be able to draw a picture of the treat in the box. Okay, I wrote the first three on the board. So let's begin with 13 minus 9. What is 13 minus 9? 13 minus 9 is 4. Good job. So you write 4. Next, what is 11 minus 8? What is 11 minus 8? That's 3. And last, what is 10 minus 2? What is 10 minus 2? That is indeed 8. That's correct. Now, you have to look at the code. First, what letters for number 4? You have the letter C. So write C. Now, look for number 3. What letters for number 3? You have A. And then, number 8, you have the letter N. So that's how you solve number 3 first. You go through the differences first. Then you decode it by using the code on the right-hand side. And once you decode it, you can draw the picture in that box. Now let's flip the page over to page 330. Okay, so here we're adding 446 plus 378. Let's begin in the ones place. What is 8 plus 6? What is 8 plus 6? That's 14. 4 goes here, 1 goes there. Next, what is 1 plus 5? I'm sorry, what is 1 plus 4? The answer is 5. I gave it away. 1 plus 4 is 5. Next, what is 5 plus 7? What is 5 plus 7? That is 12. 2 goes there, and 1 goes there. Next, 1 plus 4. We know 1 plus 4 is 5. Next, 5 plus 3. What is 5 plus 3? That is 8. So the answer to 446 plus 378 is 824. Okay, so that's how you solve number one when you're writing the sums. Now let's focus on number 2. Here we have a bar graph. Okay, here in the bar graph we have basically the books for the reading contest. Okay, so we have Emily, Alex, Brandon, Haley, Faith, and Caleb. So you have the answers letter A through letter D. Basically use those for this chart. Now let's look at letter A. It says write the number of blocks for Emily. And they give us 2. Okay, notice 1, 2. So Emily write 2. Let's focus on Alex. How many blocks does Alex have? So you count the blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alex has 4 blocks, so you write the number 4. Okay, so next it asks us about Brandon. So you look at Brandon, count the blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you write the number 6. So that's how you solve letter A. Let's focus on letter B. Letter B says, how many books does each block represent? How many books does each block represent? And that answer is 3. Notice it because we are counting by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and 27. You're counting by 3s. So each book represents 3. Now let's go to C. Number C says write what we count by to find the number of books. Remember, you're counting by 3s because each book represents 3. So they have 3 there. Next, it says write the multiplication facts. Notice they did the first one, Emily, for you. For example, she has 2. Emily has 2 books times 3 because they are each book represents 3 blocks. 2 times 3 is 6. Now let's look at Alex. Alex has how many? 4. So you write the number 4. I'm going to write actually Alex down here on the bottom so you can see nice and clear. So Alex equals 4 times 3 equals 12. About the way so you can see. So there you go. So down here at the bottom, Alex He has 4 because 1, 2, 3, 4 times 3 equals 12. So that's how you write number D, writing the multiplication facts. You do the same for Brandon. How many blocks did Brandon read? 6. And then times, of course, 3. Then write your answer. You complete that all the way up to Caleb.